boy, tell me what's going on here.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've decided to celebrate 1940s. This tree is planted somewhere in the 1940s and it's cut down. And so what we're looking at now is putting a convention table, a discussion table where people could gather now that the virus is hopefully gone, and to sit around and have fun and enjoy each other, family, or talk about discussions of current events or how to improve the world. Hopefully the table 6 foot diameter, 3 inches thick about, and weighs about 300 pounds. We're about ready to bring it on the trailer now. It's made of 2x6 Douglas firs and about 4 or 5 coats of varnish on it, so we hope it's going to last for a couple of years, and a native style fish on the top for entertainment.
And what was your role in this?
Well, it was my idea since I went to school here when the trees were planted, and I came by working out one day and saw the empty stump, and I thought, oh, what a perfect place for a discussion table. And so it went on from there, and the city approved it, and so we designed it. And here we are coming in with the table.
Great.
It's got a plastic protection on the top right now, but
yeah, I got to remember, I got to keep taking pictures with my phones.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's it. Very good.
We have to rotate it 90 degrees this way so the fish bottom faces the track.
That one's at 8.5. This one.
And what was your role in this project?
Getting the lumber, cutting the lumber, planing the lumber, and supplying the area to work in, my studio.
Oh yeah.
A picture that was in Life magazine in 1949, and this school was up on this property facing this street right here. Okay, and these pieces of artwork right here are what we saved and put in the Lake Burien School arch.
And are you in this picture?
I'm up here, but I don't know where I am.
Okay.
My brother is here, and my sister is here. I can see them in there because they were younger. So.
I should have more.
Are you in the picture, guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, why not?
Why do
I graduated in 46.
Oh.
Thanks to Jim Ploegman, this is what she looks like. Restored Douglas fir.
Very nice.
Okay, you ready?
Just
Smile.
say cheese.
Cheese.
Again.
Cheese.
So how's it feel, guy, to see this?
Oh boy, that is wonderful, isn't it? It's going to be good for many, many years, I hope.
And how long did you work on this project?
Well, it's been about 4 months now that actively working on it. Originally, we started to use a cable, side of a cable reel, and decided that now was not the good thing to use. And so Jim came up with this surplus Douglas fir, and so everything has been trimmed and sanded and varnished 4 times, as I say, stained twice, and I think it should be good for quite a few years. It's good boat varnish. So now we have to see people learn that it's here, and they can have their lunches, dinners, meetings, whatever. But it's fun. Again, Pam and I went to school here, and I don't quite remember the tree because it was just planted when I was here. But it brought the whole area brings back a lot of memories, and we wanted to do something positive where people could gather and enjoy this wonderful park. The Todd and his city Burien group, maintenance group, have done a wonderful job. New blacktop around the track, new kids swings. Everything is just wonderful. The lawn is beautiful, and I think there's many days ahead that people are really going to enjoy this entire facility. It's going to be good.
Now tell me what you remember about this tree.
The tree, Pam and I counted the rings, and it looked like there were 75 rings. So subtracting that from 2022 gets back into the 1940s. So this tree and the oak tree over here, we think were planted about the same time that I was going to school back in the 1940s, 1940 through 1946. And so we've already had kind of an emotional involvement with Pam and her group putting the arch in, saving the arch and putting it up. And it's just been a wonderful, memorable enjoyment for us, really, to do something like this.
And you went to Lake Burien School, right?
I did. Mm-hmm.
What are some of your memories of going to school here?
Oh, we were just talking about the fact that in 1949 there was a big earthquake here, and we were in portables, and we had been trained to get underneath the desks if there was an earthquake, so we did.
Actually, we were mowing the property here, I would say a couple months ago at least, and there was a lot of commotion around the stump here, and then I found out Guy introduced himself and started explaining exactly what his deal was, and talking through Casey and Carolyn, which is Parks director, and our Parks managers. And yeah, I was just lucky enough to be involved today for the unveiling, and it turned out beautiful. Didn't go to school here. That was a little bit before my time.
Well, my name is Jim Ploegman. I run the Master Carving School, and Guy came up with this project that he needed a hand on, and just so we went through different tabletops, and I ended up finding reclaimed 2x6s. They actually came out of a building somewhere on 99, so ripped them down, planed them, cleaned them all up, and then Guy took the 4 of them with before the fish was on there, and took them home and worked on them at home while I finished cutting up the rest of the boards. The boards varied from 6'1" to 3 feet, because I kept cutting them in different sizes, and the bottom boards go 90 to the top boards, because you only have just a little bit of lip, so it's supported by the boards underneath that go all the way across. Used a router to do the main circle, used a 45 bit to round the edges off, and while we're putting every board that's 6 inches this way underneath has 2 screws, so there's every 6 inches there's 2 screws. There's a lot of screws in it, so it shouldn't come apart. It looks good. I like using the reclaimed lumber.